2 of our service mission, and today I'm going to share with you the story of the parable of the lost bank card. So, once upon a time, there was a woman who lost her bank card, and she searched everywhere in the um, in the phone place where it goes, where she keeps it, and in the car, and all around the house, and under the chair in the car, and she showed it to her husband, who also saw that it was not in her wallet, and also searched the house and the car and everywhere for it. And she didn't know where it could be. And she prayed to the Lord that she could find her bank card. And the next morning, she couldn't find it still. And the next morning, she was sitting in her chair and she looked again at the place where it used to be in the little, in the cover of the phone, in the first little slot where it's visible on top of everything. And it had not been there for several days. And there on the top, in front of all the other cards, was her bank card. And she learned that day that the Lord can do things that are not possible, that all things are possible to the Lord, and that truly it was not there, and they both bore witness of it. And then it was there. And as if to confirm to her his power, later that day she went to get in the car, and she took the cushion off the seat of the car to put it in the other car to go watch the sunset, as they do every day, or did every day. And there on the seat, which had been bare the day before the cushion was put there, and the cushion had no pockets in it, no place for a bank card to hide, and there on the seat was another bank card which had been lost several years earlier. So for several years that card was missing, not on the seat, not in the pillow, not on the cushion, not even in the car. It had been cleaned out top to bottom many times. And yet here was another bank card. And so what is the parable of this? That the Lord cares about his children. He cares about our needs. And he can do things that are against the laws of gravity, the laws of everything. It just appeared. And from this, the woman learned, and it had been twice, not just once, but twice. I mean, when an angel came and spoke to Joseph one night, he came three separate times in the night and said the same thing. And what was the purpose of that? To really rehearse to him so it would be solid in his mind. Not just once so he could think, oh yeah, well, that was a fluke, but over and over again. And so for me, to have this happen twice, that has confirmed to me that the power of God is much bigger than I really give him credit for. Intellectually, I know he can do all things, but I thought he had to follow the rules of the laws of nature, you know, the laws of gravity and the law of movement and, you know, all these different things. And yet there were these two missing bank cards, plain as day, suddenly appeared. Nobody had put them there. Nobody was there. Anyway, and so I was the lady and Willem was the man. And I know that that has really improved my testimony of Jesus Christ and of his power and the power of God and how much he loves us and cares about us and hears our prayers and answers our prayers. He doesn't answer them the way we want. He does them a way we need them to be. And for me, he needed for me to see that he was powerful, more powerful than my painful back that limits me so I couldn't serve a mission or do things. And yet, here we are. And so when I doubt whether I can do it or not, I just need to depend on the Lord, because I know that he can do all things. If he wants there to be a tree in the center of my living room that's 100 years old, He can plant it and it can be there in the morning. He can do anything. He can do absolutely anything. And I leave these thoughts with you in the name of Jesus Christ. And feel free to share this parable with those that you think might like to hear it. Ta-ta. See you later.